His campaign last quarter returned $120,000 from two political action committees, both led by developers with active city contracts.
And we're going to apprehend even more illegal aliens, bad people and bad things here on the streets of Chicago. We're going hard.
He's interfering. He's just causing an accident.
It happened right outside the front doors to the school around 8:30 Thursday as some students and staff watched Border Patrol agents take two men into custody. They had been previously deported, and their criminal histories included kidnapping, domestic violence, and domestic battery.
Kat Abu Ghazala, seen here in braids, she and 5 others have been indicted with a series of felonies related to a protest where she allegedly, quote, banged aggressively and pushed an ICE agent's vehicle.
And we're back, y'all. Thank you for watching today. Go ahead and hit that like button, my people. You know that it helps us out a ton. And of course, it helps you because it helps us keep bringing you these stories every day. Now, y'all, today on my home screen here on YouTube, popped up this African diaspora news channel. Now, I had never heard of them before. So why did they pop up? Because they have this Chicago's Mayor Brandon. Y'all know I'm always talking about your boy, the illustrious sub 10% approval rating mayor of Chicago. And so this video popped up because I'm always looking at videos of your boy, right? So it said Chicago's Mayor Brandon Johnson quietly returns $120,000 in illegal campaign funding. Now, I didn't watch this video. I just said, let me look this up myself. And sure enough, last week, Mayor Brandon Johnson's political fund returns $120,000 from PACs connected to city vendors. I was like, well, how did I miss that? So we're gonna look into that today, y'all. And we're also gonna look into the fact that the Customs and Border Patrol head, you know, Bavino, at this point, CBP is all through Chicago. ICE as well. He's turning out to be Brandon Johnson, the illustrious sub 10% approval rating mayor of Chicago. He's turning out to be his top op. And he's like, yo, we about to ramp it up in Chicago. So we're going to take a look at that as well. And finally, y'all, a wild police chase that ended up in a Chicago area high school. Seems like the people, the runners, the people in the country without permission who are also criminals, okay? Talking about the criminal people in the country without permission. Maybe they think, yo, if they're chasing me, if ICE is chasing me, I'll go to a high school because that's off limits. Well, we'll see what happened when they thought that. So y'all, let's go ahead and get into this illegal illegal $120,000 donation that the illustrious sub 10% approval rating mayor of Chicago received, probably used for several months, chilled on, sat on, you know, and then finally said, oh, okay, yeah, let me go ahead and get this back. As you'll see in this article, it's almost like taking an interest-free loan. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump into it. But before we do, y'all, we have a new webpage for my people out there who are like, yo, I have money, but I don't want to give it away to the people who are trying to take it. How can I protect my retirement? Y'all, gold. How many times do I have to tell you? Gold has been man's longest monetary best friend for 5,000 years. I mean, what else are you looking for? Go to our webpage. Go to the new webpage, Paralegold. PARALEGOLD.com. Get the information on how to protect your retirement. And you can call 844-651-8334 and speak to our partners at Augusta Precious Metals. Now let's go ahead and hop into this content. So here it says the illustrious sub 10% approval rating mayor of Chicago. His campaign last quarter returned $120,000 from two political action committees, both led by developers with active city contracts. The latest instances of his political fund giving back money amid ethical and accounting issues. Since being sworn in for the mayor's office, Johnson's campaign has refunded almost $290,000 in contributions, has made several amendments to its reports, and has spent another $120,000 for compliance services. Together, these two pots make up for nearly a quarter of his campaign funds $1.8 million spending since he was sworn in May 2023. Y'all, is there any, I mean, this dude can't even manage his own campaign finance. And he's responsible for managing the money of the whole city, y'all. Is there any wonder that Chicago's currently $1.8 billion budget shortfall when this guy, he's in control? He can't even manage his own little $2 million campaign finance? Chicago, y'all could do better. His political team has previously described the errors as oversight, while arguing it maintained full compliance with campaign finance law. But whether the Johnson campaign's most recent contribution returns were to comply with city ethics laws is unclear. Okay? And finally, check this out. Candidates should not take months to return illegal contributions from city contractors, especially contributions of this size, said Alyssa Kaplan of Reform for Illinois. That essentially lets them use the money like a loan to their campaign, a big benefit they're getting from someone who might expect the favor to be returned later. So think about that, y'all. Look, man, I need some Munagi. All right, man, I'll give you $120,000, but I can't take $100. I can't take money from you, man. Yes, you can. Just take it, use it, and then when you get some more money, pay me my money back. You see how that works? I mean, hey, looks like corruption to me. But y'all let me know in the comments what you think. Now we're going to move on to this next story, y'all. Here, Bavino, who is the head of Customs and Border Patrol in Chicago right now, he's like, yo, the judges are trying to stop me from doing my job, but I'm about to ramp it up. I'm about to go even harder on them. And at the same time, as Bavino's saying, yo, we're going harder, you actually have people who are criminals who are also in the country without permission. So I'm saying they're actual real criminals, and they're in the country without permission. And they're running to high schools to hide, y'all. So I'm gonna put these two things back to back. I'm gonna put Bavino, and then I'm gonna show you the high school story, y'all. Let's take a look.
TROs are simply a facet of doing business, and we do our business very well. And the business of arresting illegal aliens here in the United States is definitely good. But we're going to turn and burn, and we're going to apprehend even more illegal aliens, bad people and bad things here on the streets of Chicago. And TRO is there. We abide by it. We're legal, ethical, and moral, but we're going hard.
Right, Marie, and the superintendent said it happened around 8:30 this morning in front of students who take part in special programming. Many of them very shaken by what happened, and he noted that about 40% of their student population is Hispanic.
He's interfering. He just causing an accident.
It happened right outside the front doors to the school around 8:30 Thursday as some students and staff watched Border Patrol agents take two men into custody, Josefat Garcia Roa and Samuel Suarez Cuevas, according to the Department of Homeland Security. A spokesperson said they had been previously deported and their criminal histories included kidnapping, domestic violence, and domestic battery. Gurnee police said the two men led the officers on a high-speed chase that started outside of Gurnee. DHS said that during that 10-minute chase, Garcia Roa hit several vehicles, and during one crash, his car lost a tire. He then pulled into the Warren Township High School parking lot and ditched the car. Garcia Roa was taken into custody in the parking lot.
They just took two people. Not even a police officer.
DHS said Suarez ran into the high school, where Superintendent Danny Weistman tells me they reviewed surveillance video of the suspects, and Border Patrol entered a side door that special programming students were using at the time. He said a Border Patrol official called him later today to explain what happened.
And he did confirm that they don't actively pursue schools or churches, and their teams are not doing that. But if there was an active threat, obviously this is a scenario where their agents felt compelled to come onto the school district grounds to keep staff and students safe. I don't know what's going on in their heads at that time, but that is what it aligns with what he told me.
Now, there are reports that some of the agents may have run into or bumped into some of those students as they were entering the building. The superintendent says that's possible because they were just exiting as all of this was happening. Police said no one was injured in all of this. Now, a spokesperson from DHS told us in a statement, quote, Border Patrol does not conduct enforcements near schools, but will not allow criminal illegal aliens to put the public in harm's way. Reporting in Gurnee, Megan DeMar, CBS News Chicago investigators.
And finally, y'all, there's a political candidate in Chicago who has been arrested for obstruction of justice. Now, I want y'all also to let me know down in the comments. You have federal immigration vehicles that are looking to move to and fro an immigration facility, and she is putting herself in front of the vehicle and trying to prevent its movement. Does that look like obstruction to justice? Is she obstructing? I mean, seems pretty straightforward. Of course, y'all, why is America getting so soft? Why is America getting so soft? Oh, this is my First Amendment. No, you don't have a First Amendment right to get in front of a law enforcement vehicle and prevent its movement. Y'all, are we soft? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. This can't fly. Now, do I think she should go to prison for this? No, I don't think this is a prisonable offense. I don't know what I think that the penalty should be, but it certainly isn't cool. And I think everybody should be able to clearly see that. Anyway, y'all, let's take a look at that.
Indictments and arrests against protesters have become part of Operation Midway Blitz. Whether the cases stick in court could depend on the legal definition of obstruction.
I believe that we will win.
The Broadview ICE facility has been the place of protest for many politicians running for public office, including progressive congressional candidate Kat Abu-Ghazaleh. Seen here in braids, she and 5 others have been indicted with a series of felonies related to a protest where she allegedly, quote, banged aggressively and pushed an ICE agent's vehicle. Abu-Ghazaleh says she was exercising her First Amendment rights.
It's going to depend on a lot of factors and circumstances that are difficult to tell or discern from a short video snippet.
But Stephen Schwinn, a UIC School of Law professor, says physically interfering with a federal agent doing his job is the clearest definition of obstruction or impediment. Meantime, Enriquez is not taking any chances. He advises his volunteers who look out for ICE to no longer follow the agents in caravans and stay 6 feet away and don't engage.
So we're telling them not to get in any conversation with them. Just blow the whistle, back off. Do not get near them.
Enriquez says by sticking to those rules, none of his volunteers have been arrested.
So yeah, y'all, just a quick little update today. Let me know what you think about your boy taking in all of that Munagi. I think, y'all, I frankly think it's probably on purpose. Honestly. I don't know if it's like necessarily a spoken thing, but yo, I'm gonna kick you some money. You know, you don't have to say it. I'm gonna kick you some money. You use it for a while. You give it back to me because really you weren't supposed to accept it in the first place. But you know you needed a little cash infusion for a little minute. You use it. You give it back to me when you have it. It's a loan, you know. And then when I need you to lend me your ear of the government, you can lend me something too. Y'all, let me know what you think about this. Drop a comment down below. But before you do, y'all, please stop, hit the share button. Share this video out over email, text message, WhatsApp, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, all of your favorite social mediums. And of course, if you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe. To my people with retirement, go down, click the first link in the description, Paralegold, PARALEGOLD.com. Get the information on protecting your retirement from the upsies, the downsies, the roundsies, and the roundsies. And speak to our partners at Augusta Precious Metals at 844-651-8334. Thank y'all for watching. Love y'all, and see you back in the next one.